Hello, hello. Hi, Dina. Hey, Phoenix. It's trading emojis there. How you too? Phoenix only ever talks in emojis. By the way, Dina. It's Phoenix's love language, I guess. How are you both doing? You heard back? Alright, how'd it go? What's the story? You got it! Oh, congratulations, Dina. I knew it. We knew it, you would get it. Congratulations. And when do you start? Yeah, well, yeah, I had no doubt. I had no doubt. All the dialogue you were saying was pretty positive. So when do you start? It's probably probably 4 weeks or 3 weeks away, something like that. I've got 2 new items. That's pretty good. Give a big squishy. Oh, thanks, Phoenix. It's very rare for you to type, so I do appreciate it. Hi, Nettie. How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. How you be? Well, congratulating Dina on her new job. Because she got it. Hey, Skamom. Oh, we're all popping in, aren't we? All the regulars. You've been sick fast. Oh, sorry to hear that. Is it like flu or something worse? Oh, hey, Criticraft. Have you sent it? Oh, it's going. Well, my Monday night is going well. I hope your first night off is treating you alright. I hope you got a good sleep. Yeah, you got your heart all good now. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Come off the other side. Sometimes you just have to. You have to just be sick. You know. I'm a big believer of like just be sick for a while. And it's Monday morning 3 a.m. for you. What's 3 a.m.? I'm gonna guess where in the world you are. I think I know. Like 3. Oh, time right now 3 a.m. 3 a.m. New York. Oh no, you'll be East Coast. Somewhere on the East Coast. North, south, east. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Enjoy my weekend off playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the new one. Oh, I'm surprised you're not even you're probably already finished it, aren't you? A stack of those. Let's go. All right, so we have a contract meeting with them. I'm guessing the meeting will be sometime this week. He was in hospital. Oh, so you had his kid. Oh, there you go. So you did predict it'll be after he has his kid, so technically you're right. From what we talked about, they were unsure if it would be beneficial to start in December, so it's uncertain, but if not, then January. I guess it would make sense not to start around January. Because, yeah, that's the logical thing is you don't start around the end of the year. Just because everyone's kind of tuning out anyway. You'll never see you in New York. Are you? Because I used to live in North Carolina and Florida. So you, which one are you closer to, North Carolina or Florida? It's 3:38 here. I always forget where everyone's from. You're just having fun playing multiplayer. I mean, I used to play Call of Duty. Do I have COD down there? Oh, did I put it away? Battlefield 1. I did used to have COD. I think I've put it in. You're in Ohio. Oh, where's that? Alright, I have to quickly Google it. Right. So you're like left of New York. Okay, that makes sense. So I went to Indianapolis. Oh, did I go to Indianapolis? No, I went to. Where did I go? I did go to Kentucky at one time, and then I drove up to Toronto. So I think I might went through Ohio. Must have. Play casually, good all fun. Oh yay, that's all done now. Oh, finally. It's about fun. Yeah, I know. I mean, I love the campaigns of Call of Duty back in the day, but I think just the modern ones don't really sit well with me. It kind of lost its magic a little bit. But yeah, that's really cool, Dina. So yeah, it's like the logical thing is you start in January, but I guess it depends on who you have to learn from. I mean, the benefits of learning in December, it's less hectic, I guess. It's a little bit calmer. You can spend a little bit more time learning the ropes. So that's, I guess, one benefit, because there's not so much pressure on. But then again, if everyone's away on holidays, you're not really going to be able to learn much. Alright, that's a cell too. Alright, I guess I have to do my normal cleanup, don't I? My normal cleanup. So yeah, we're officially, if I look at the good old handy dandy calendar, we are 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a couple of days away from the new update, or the expansion pack for Dreamlight Valley, which is exciting. And I will be doing a 12-hour for it. It's gonna be good. What's that? Heater made a weird noise. If it blows up, you know what it was. If I suddenly die, heater's not liking this me right now. Excited for the 5th update. It's got there's a lot of elements. There's a lot of different things that could be great, and I think this has to be like the biggest update they've had since launch. There's so many different ways it can go, and I'm a little bit hesitant with the multiplayer because I feel like it's going they're including it with this big update because it's not going to be that great. So I'll be surprised of how well it is, and it could be surprising as well. if it turns out to be, stellar. Or it could go either way. Could go either way. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm also looking forward to see how the two valleys work. In, like, the two, Dreamlight Valley and Eternity Isle. Seeing how that works and building it out. So what I'm going to do is, before the update, and I'm planning on doing this, I'm going to do a video of my valley one last time before the update. Just to kind of give a little bit of a snapshot. And I'll be answering some questions that I posted on my YouTube as well during the video. So if you've got any questions you want to ask or want me to talk about, just pop on one of the Dreamlight Valley YouTube videos and post it. Because I'm looking forward to doing a little kind of special thing. Hey Dark, how are you going? Where's our girlfriend Kennedy? Hey Susie. Hopefully they fix all the bugs with the update. I wish, but the quality control with Gameloft, not exactly let's say top tier. So I'm expecting them to fix some of the bugs, especially the quest bug that I have at the moment. I'm hoping they'll fix this. And I'm suspecting they will, but it's going to be a host of new ones. There's going to be a host of new bugs, so that's going to be fun. I know they did say that with this full release, they're going to fix a lot of major bugs. Yeah, I mean, because I think they had always penciled in this release to be the free-to-play one, right? This is the one that they were going to go free-to-play. It'll be the first experience for a lot of people taking up the game. And so I think they had always targeted this release to be just fixing all that stuff. Now they're not going down the route. I think they don't have so much pressure to do that, but they also want to kind of... This update's going to bring a lot of people back to the game. A lot of people. And I think they're going to still try and release a lot of big bug fixes and really leave a really good taste in people's mouth. So I do think this is their kind of their soft launch. I mean, it is a launch. It is a launch, but when you're launching with expansion pack, it's a bit weird. But yeah, this is their opportunity to really leave a big impression, because it's going to bring back a lot of people that kind of gave up on the game, especially with the new expansion pack. It's going to really, especially the multiplayer element's going to really add some new energy into the game, and I think this is their chance to show, hey, this is a game worth sticking around for. So it'll be very interesting. So they definitely want to do it right. So it's going to be interesting. There's going to be nitpicking, and I'm going to be one of those people that nitpick, considering how long I've played the game for. But I'm going to be honest with it as well. So I don't have high hopes with the multiplayer. Excited about the update. Yeah, the update will bring a lot more people. Yeah, it definitely will. So they kind of want to... They want to get it right. They'll definitely want to get it right. So I guess there's the question of, what's their quality control like? I think that's the... if they up their quality checking, before releasing a patch, I think they'll solve a lot of problems. Because most of the problems that everyone has, remember the path bug that they had, how it was all inverted and stuff, little things like that, silly mistakes that just leave a sour taste in your mouth. I think most of us are looking forward to multiplayer the most because of Valley Tours. Yeah, I think so too. I'm nervous about how cagey they've been about how that all works though. Because they've shown no examples about if there's any friends list, no examples about how you actually do it. I think it's what I think it's going to be. It's going to be a simple case of you go here, you get your user ID, you type that in, and that's how you visit someone's valley. And there's going to be one particular host, and the host has to either the host has to type it in, or you have to type in that person's, and maybe that's how it works. I hope it's not that, because I would like to to have a friends list, so it's a lot easier for that. But I feel like that's the bare bones approach they're taking. Until I see differently, that's what I think they're going to do. And I'm only saying that because we haven't seen how it's going to work. Yeah, very true. I got bored with it and started collecting some items to prepare the new update yesterday. Yeah, I think Valley Tools would be interesting. I think maybe, because I am thinking about moving to doing 3 Dreamlight Valley streams a week instead of the 2 at the moment. Maybe I'll do 3, and then on the 3rd one we'll do a bit of a valley tour where people like nominate their valley to check out. And we could have like little bit of competition. It's like we're going to have 2 valleys that we'll check in a stream. And we all vote to who's going to be the winner. Kind of like, think of it Dream Snaps, but more interactive. Do you want to build a snowman nowhere? I yes, because it doesn't snow where I am. I've only ever touched snow twice in my life. So I would like to build a snowman. Yes. I've never had snow outside my door or anything like that. I've never had a white Christmas. The only white Christmas I had, I was in a wheelchair, so it didn't really work out. Same here. I myself was starting to get touch grass, Dave. Wait, what does that mean? What was that for? I was starting to get kind of burned out of the game because it was getting repetitive. Yeah, I felt that. But this update will be a major game changer with all new stuff to keep occupied a while. Agreed. And plus the new story path, because I mean you got the normal release schedule now. You said you touch snow, so I said touch grass. Well, touch my face. But yeah, I mean, I think they've got the normal release schedule for the expansion pack, and then we've got the release schedule normal on the free content. So I think we're going to get a little bit of a double whammy. So over the next 6 months, we're going to get a nice little stream of content. If it's any consolation, we haven't had a white Christmas here for years. Yeah, well, it's kind of just, that just makes me sadder though. I think it just makes the whole situation a little bit sadder, doesn't it? Because I really wanted a white Christmas, and now there's less places I can actually get one. There's snow outside. Now you're just bragging, Dina. Like, well, you come into my stream, you brag about how you got a new job, how everything's great, and now you got snow. Anything else you want to brag about? How's your relationship? I bet you it's stable and happy. Dick. Exactly. It's like we're getting more of the normal story mission with this update plus the expansion. Yeah. And now we have multiplayer and board games. Yeah, I think board games is a very interesting element. That was something that was a very surprising thing, and definitely can lead into the multiplayer aspect of it all. I think that would be really cool. Stable and happy. I knew it. I knew it, Dina. You and your happy life. Everything's coming out roses for Dina, isn't it? Well, I'm in a happy, stable-ish relationship. I say stable-ish because I feel like she's on the verge of murdering me every day. Like, you know how annoying I am on stream as well, and like I poke fun and all that stuff. I do it to her a lot, and sometimes I push it a little bit too far. To a point I have to hide. So I don't discriminate. My friend moved from California to Tennessee, and he got so much snow last year. I was jealous. He went from never seeing snow to hitting the jackpot. I can see snow being one of those, like, it will be cool to start with, and then get really annoying very quickly. I can see that there is only like a small few days there where it's actually enjoyable until it just gets a little bit annoying. I was also very surprised about board games when I saw it come to my screen. My mouth dropped and I was like, yeah, I think one thing that, you know, a lot of people haven't really brought it up in some of the videos about analyzing it. People didn't really point out the unique models that were part of that game. Because there were some Beauty and the Beast models that the characters aren't in the game yet. So I don't know why people get a little bit excited about those. Because I mean, if they're thinking about those characters, there's a good chance they could come into the game. Because some of those characters were in the game, and they look very similar to the model that's on the board. So not enough people got excited about those ones, and I kind of did. So you hate snow. Oh, see, Phoenix. So like, yeah. So I can see it can be annoying to some people. No, I think it's enjoyable to a point. Like my girlfriend really wants a white Christmas one day, and I would like to give her that. But I mean, the thing about white Christmas for me is like thousands of dollars just to fly overseas, because we can't go to Australia. It's not gonna be a white Christmas in Australia. So I have to go somewhere overseas, probably America or the UK. Snow is cool overall. It makes the world lighter at night, true. And it's so much friendlier. The only annoying thing is when you have to drive to work because snow gets... Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You can keep it. If only global warming was like that, you just exchange weather. I love snow, but not home. But when I'm home, I don't have to go anywhere. I mean, I guess with the way I work from home quite a lot. I guess it would work pretty well. Like, it's snowing outside, I get to just stay inside and be all nice and cozy and get my work done, get paid for it, and be all wrapped up. That would be enjoyable. I noticed that as well. It was like a hint at Cogsworth and into the game, yeah. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it starts to open those doors a bit more. I feel like we've got a lot coming up, and it's got to be 6 months. I reckon the next 6 months is probably going to decide the future of Dreamlight Valley in terms of its long-term development. If they can nail it, and it's exciting every update, and they keep it engaged, and their online community really starts to get nurtured and starts to get stronger as well, and they start to add more multiplayer elements to it, they really got a good shot at making this game last for a while. And their intention was to support this game for years. So it'll be interesting. They definitely have the capability of making this game more than what it is at the moment. And we're starting to see that now with going to those board games. I think that's them dipping their toes into it. Which way am I going? Luckily we have plowing trucks here to move from roads. Those would be amazing to see. I know it sounds a bit lame, but it'd be amazing to see. With those models in the board games, I wonder if they'll release some models for the Star Path items and add them to the Premium Shop. Interesting. I guess that would save them some time. Give them a little bit of extra content. Oh, hi Calypso. Yes, you caught a Dreamlight Valley stream. Yay. Yay. Needs less bad guys. Do you mean in Dreamlight Valley, Phoenix? I think it needs more. I don't think there's a lot of bad guys. Like, what are the bad guys we've got at the moment? Hold on. So we've got one, Scar. So there's 29 characters in total. So we've got Scar, we've got Ursula, we've got Mother Gothel, that's 3. We've got Minnie, that's 4. We've only got 4 bad guys in the valley. Did I miss one? Feels like we should have more. No, there's only 4 bad guys in Dreamlight Valley. Minnie's not a villain. No, she is. She's 100% a villain. 100%. So we've only got 4 bad guys in the village, which is very low when you think about it. Like, out of the 29 characters, only 4 of them are bad guys. So 25 of them are good guys. That seems a bit weird. I'm doing great, but I can't brag about it anymore. Dave will get jealous. No, you're allowed to brag about it, Dina. It's your day. You got a new job. We're allowed to celebrate you. I was just making fun of you. Minnie is a covert narcissist. Yeah, of course she is. She's a horrible individual. Anyone that supports Minnie is probably Probably like a terrorist. Hi, Angelique. With a clay. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm glad somebody remembers the atrocities of Minnie. God, everyone's like, oh, Minnie's so adorable. No, she asked for clay, laughed about it, and spent 3 updates before she actually gave it back to us. I remember that. People are picking up the game now, they'll get the clay back straight away, but we waited 3 updates for that. And I'm not forgetting that anytime soon. I think it was 3 updates, something. It was more than 1, and that was enough. I don't know how many updates I had to wait. I waited a while. The atrocities of Minnie. I do wish there was there's a few more things you can interact with, though. So it'd be cool if you could just like put some music on here, or one of the characters kind of play it on there. I've harped on it about enough, but oh, whatever, Calypso, whatever. And that only 50 we get exactly. There we go. Thank you. I think at least Angel's on my side. God, at least I've got somebody who got my back. Yeah, the atrocities of Minnie. And you know how she disappeared and then she like... Wait, it wasn't one of the quests recently? It's like she was like trying to figure out what made it disappear and she kept that information to herself. And then you had to drag it out of her and then you told her off. I remember that quest too. Yeah, one of the quests that like she was trying to work out, you know, why she'd faded away and stuff, and she had all these secrets she was keeping to herself. She's a horrible individual. At least Mother Gothel and like Ursa and that are like, and Scar are openly evil. Minnie's just subtle. Oh, what's that fish? Second row down, 6 across? What? What? Oh, here. Second row down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you mean that one? The here and there fish. That's a here and there fish. I think you get that after... Actually, I think it's after Minnie's quest or something. Yeah, it's a blobfish. Oh, it's modeled after a blobfish, like the real life blobfish. But you unlock that, and then you only can catch it around a certain time. It's like no, it's beautiful in its own way, Susie. Blobfish are real animals, and they are obviously reproduce. So other blobfish don't find blobfish ugly. Ugly is perspective. Maybe your perspective is just ugly, Susie. Maybe think about it that way. I haven't played it. I don't have Vanellope yet. Well, I think Vanellope unlocks, I think, if memory serves me right, the Dream Snaps as well. Why does it feel like that's missing something down here? Yeah. I need to do the challenge, don't I? I was taught to always be honest, Dave. Well, sometimes honesty is hurtful. Look at it this way. Blobfish. This is modeled after a blobfish. And those things reproduce. So think of blobfish sex. And one blobfish has to be sexually attracted to another one for it to happen. So, obviously, it's all about perspective. Blobfish cute. Thank you, CWP. I think blobfish are fascinating. Like, some of those weird fish at the bottom of the ocean, I don't know. I like them. I just think they're little freaky little fish that are very uniquely evolved. I just find that fascinating. I'm the friend that will say your baby is ugly if they're ugly. How many friends do you have with babies, Susie? What, you know, how many like, give me a number. How many of them are still your friends? Do you actually have any friends with babies? Because I'm starting to think that I know the reason why if you don't. They make good money. Wait, well, what makes good money? Wait, what? Oh, you mean selling them? Oh, they do. I mean, they sell for 2,000. It's a very good point. They actually sell for quite a lot. Yeah, 3 with babies and the still. Well, how many of you have you told them that they have an ugly baby though? I think that's the real question. God damn it! Ah! Get there. There we go. But they have no uniquely evolved baby. So is that the definition of ugly? Is uniquely evolved? Let's just say if you said that to someone, one of your friends, I don't think they'll be your friends for too much longer. I don't know, I'd be kind of pissed if someone, my friend came out, it's like, oh, hey, oh, your baby's ugly. God damn. You got an ugly baby. I can't see that friendship lasting for very long. Just lie. Just lie. It's not going to hurt anyone. Lying about whether the baby is ugly or not literally hurts no one. Can't sell Gothel. She's always mean, and she always walks around with a broken hand. I like that. I mean, she's mean because that's her character, though. I mean, a bad guy can't be a bad guy if they're not mean. Otherwise, they'll be a good guy. I think too many people give Mother Gothel too much, flack. She's a bad guy. She's supposed to say bad guy things. It's kind of the point. You make Lioness Feast and it sells about 3,500. Oh, sorry, 3,000. Well, I normally make I don't think I make anything for money. To be honest, I haven't really checked. Yeah, I've got over like 9 million, so I don't really need any more money. But yeah, I never made food for her. I always just punking it up. I say it straight up, your baby is ugly, have no filter. Okay, have any of you ever said to somebody, your baby is ugly? Has anyone? Because I've got a feeling that you probably are not friends with them anymore. And if they are, I think you're lying. I don't think anyone can get away with saying their baby was ugly. I really get asked, so I say nothing. Maybe they're worried about what you're going to say. Donald Duck is a drama queen. Donald Duck is the life of the valley. I mean, if you name one person that makes this valley interesting, Donald Duck is right up there on that list. When has, like, Guy ever done anything interesting in this valley? Or Simba or Nala? Ever since they joined the valley, nothing interesting. They've done nothing. You don't see them running around. I mean, newborns aren't pretty, so I wouldn't be offended for the next few weeks. Yeah. I mean, it just feels like something just don't say. Like, there's no need. It's one of those things that you would only say it if you wanted to be a dick. There's literally no benefit of saying it at all. Saying the attractiveness of your baby is not beneficial to anybody. So we got 10 million. I only do pumpkins once a day at the time. I'm pretty much stockpiling pumpkins now. And just waiting till I have a need to sell them. If I'm ever in the situation where I'm like, alright, need some cash real quick, I'm just going to sell the pumpkins. But I think with 9 million, I think we're going to need a lot of money for Eternity Isle. Because I think we're going to have to upgrade all the buildings again. Like Scrooge's store and Moana's boat and all that. Then we're going to have to upgrade all that. So I'm getting ready for that. And I think that's... I mean, upgrading Beast's little booth cost a good mill. Well, I think it cost about 500,000 actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I think it was $1 million. Where is this one? Not exactly. I've said ugly, but they ask me and I'd be like, nod my head and smirk kind of way. Like, just, I don't understand all these people out here that insist of calling a baby ugly. Explain how it's beneficial to saying someone's baby's ugly. Can someone justify it? Even if it's a lie. Don't say the baby's ugly. Can someone please tell me why it's a good thing to say a baby's ugly, even if it's true? Because I'm very confused of why everyone's very insistent to do it. It seems just a dick move to do. Alright, I'm going to be honest. It just seems like a dick thing to do. And it says more about you being evil than anything else. But Dave, it's not like we go and say it right away. But why say it at all? Someone explain to me why say it at all. Give me one good reason, whether it's true or not, to say a baby's ugly. I'll wait. The reason is don't lie. So the only reason you would do it is to benefit yourself. Is that what you're saying, Susie? Because I don't know if that makes you look any better. So you're saying calling someone's baby ugly will benefit your relationship with that person? Is that really the argument you want to make here? Do you really think your friends are going to go, oh, this has strengthened our friendship? Because they're not going to think their baby's ugly. It just seems like it will just upset people. It doesn't. If I have a kid and it's ugly, then my friend lies and says it's the pretty baby they've ever seen. I'll be like, wait, what else are they lying about? But beauty is a perspective. They could legitimately think your baby's not ugly. So if you're like, my baby's ugly, but everyone else isn't calling it ugly, I don't think this parenthood is for you. I don't think parenting is for you. You're like, this is an ugly baby. Why isn't everyone saying my baby's ugly? Come on, everybody. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like there's a good way of putting this. Because beauty's all perspective at the end of the day anyway. They legitimately might not think your baby's ugly. Honestly, I don't like children at all, so I feel like their personality is ugly versus sexual. Can you imagine saying that to a kid? Hey kid, I know you're like 2, but you got an ugly personality. Fuck you, kid. Don't worry, Dave. I'm 40 in 2 years and no motherhood sites, so I think hey, no, you can become a parent at any age, whether it's a natural birth or not. Someone could accidentally give you a kid. It happens, you're just walking down the street and you're like, oh shit, what's this? And then you're stuck with the kid. It happens all the time. I'm just saying, don't call babies ugly, even if it's true. And I'm finding it a very hard argument to say otherwise. Why isn't everyone calling my baby ugly? It's a hideous baby. What are you doing? You're all lying to me. My baby's ugly. That feels like a skit. It feels like SNL skit. The person has a reflection of the parents, though. So if you like the parents, I mean, they can be, but I mean, sometimes kids are just dicks. Sometimes kids are just dicks. As long as the kid they give me isn't ugly. Oh no! It's like, here, have my kid. No. Ugh. Take it. God, Are we that part of society that we're just any kids are now ugly, we're just abandoning them on the street? This is the class system, man. And then the kid's fault they end up... Yeah, it's never the kid's fault to be ugly either. But apparently they deserve to be orphaned. Susie's just like, alright, ugly kid, where's the orphanage? Just chuck it away. It's like, you should go for ultrasound it. Doctor, is it ugly? What? Is it what? Is my baby ugly? I can't tell. It probably is ugly, isn't it? Oh. God, how cruel. How cruel. Not the kid's fault how it looks. Why you got to be so cruel? Don't you know the kid's a human too? God, I never thought I'd have a stream about chucking away ugly babies. This is the new low for me. I'm playing a Disney game and I'm talking about chucking away babies because they're ugly. I think we're hitting a new low, everybody. Welcome to the dark side of Twitter. Oh no, Twitch, sorry. I'm gonna put away my snowballs. Check on there. Not looking. And this is when Dave sings Hello Darkness. Yeah. Hello Dark. Now, to be honest, the best rendition of that song is actually by Disturbed. I love that song. Oh, it's just so... Ugh. All I can see is the meme where he kicks the kid into the air. Dave is... Don't know, Dark. Let's not... No, let's move on from that. Hi, Misha? That's a new name. Everyone say hi to Misha. 2001. So they're probably born in 2001. So they are 22. How's being 22 going, Misha? Why, what's wrong with 40Z divided by QX? I don't know what you're going on about there, Susie. I'm sure it's an inside joke between you and Critter. Now, I think I've cleaned up all... Oh, actually, no, there's one area I need to do. Right here. Ah. It's about baby names. No, I said to my girlfriend, if we have babies, right? If we have kids, and somehow you have quadruplets, so 4 of them, on the rare occasion that happens, on the off chance that happens, can we name them after Ninja Turtles? And I was trying all night to get to agree to it. She said no, but I'm just like, what are the chances of it actually happening? Out of, you know, what's the chances of having 4 kids all at the same time? It's very rare. I just want you to agree to this, you know, random, what if they're all male? Doesn't matter. It just, I mean, the chance of it's happening is going to be so rare that, you know, what's wrong with agreeing to it? And she just wouldn't do it. I mean, she did make the argument, what if they're all not male? And it's like, yeah, we live in a progressive society, it's fine. And I mean, every Ninja Turtle name can be changed. Like Donnie can be Donaletto. I don't know, something feminine. Maybe. I'm not going to define their preference anyway. That's for them to decide when they get older. Imagine Dave has a mini. God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Apparently, my nieces are becoming like me. So if you want a brief insight of what it's gonna be like, I did a video with my niece on my YouTube. It's gonna be pretty much that chaotic. Michaela. Oh, Michaela works. Michaela, Donaletta, yeah. Raffaella, Leonardo. Yeah, that works. That works. See, exactly. There, Susie's got my back, even though she hates kids. So yeah, there you go. But she said no. I mean, what are the chances of it actually happening? Triplets that she runs in my family, but she doesn't know that. But I mean, you know, she could at least entertain the idea. But no, they have to be Catholic, or not Catholic, Gaelic names or whatever. Or Celtic names, I should say. No, it'd be traditional. And so, because you want, yeah. I don't know. She says she gets final say because she goes through all the pain. And I get that. But I still want them to be named after Ninja Turtles. And it doesn't matter if it runs in your... Yeah, well... I get... She makes a good argument that, you know, it's her body that gets really messed up. And, you know, she goes through... You know, when you talk about the pregnancy, it's pretty much 90% her and 1% me. The other 9% is her again. So, I mean, I don't have a lot to do with it. I mean, I've got a bit to do with it, but I don't have a lot to do with it. So I get that she will have final say on it, but I still would like a say. Just say the turtles, but no, but I've been with her for 4 years, and I don't think I can get away with that now. She knows my family well enough, and my mum's really into family history, and that I was named. She knows she knows the origins of my name. I was named after the King of Scotland. Hang on. King David, apparently. And so my mum's really into that kind of stuff, so... I don't think I could sell that one. I'm too grumpy and nobody wants to be with this. You know, you'd be surprised. I reckon some people do. It's all about your personality, Phoenix. And I'm sure, yeah, I've seen enough people in this world to know that statement, no one wants to be a disabled person, is not true. 100%. If you have a triplets, that's when you name them after Ninja Turtles. Well, that's what I offered her. Well, that's what I said to her. I mean, the off chance of it happening, and she still said no. I'm just saying, the chance of it actually happening are very slim. I'm just, you know, if it does happen, I want to cash in that shit, if it does. So I wanted her to agree to it. There we go. Finish, but don't go about the cleaning. Yeah, exactly. I'm 100%, and that's a genuine. I genuinely believe that, Susie. And so, don't lose faith, Phoenix. Even though that's easy for me to say, but I mean, I genuinely do believe that. Alright, let's plant these pumpkins. Cold water. You know, something that's just refreshing about like just really cold, ice cold water. Just more refreshing than normal water. That and like sometimes water with ice in it. So sometimes it's just a nice big glass of water with ice in it for some reason. Just always tastes better. I can't explain it because I mean at the end of the day it's like the same volume. It's the same ingredients. It's the same. It's made up the same thing. It's just the coldness just adds something to it. You were engaged 5 times. If it was meant to be, would have been married. Yeah. You could say if it was meant to be with those people, you should have been married. Doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't meant to be at all. I mean, I didn't get with my partner until the first long-term relationship I had. It lasted more than 2 months. I did not have it until I was 32. I was single up until I was 32. I'd never had a relationship longer than 6 months. And now I've been with my partner for 4 years. And that was at 32. So, I'd never rule it out. Hey, Mon, how are you doing? I always keep nice cold water on my nightstand when I go to bed. I try and do that. Now that I've got the little bear fridge, mini fridge in here, I'm trying to keep like a water bottle in there, a nice cold water bottle. The problem is I can't find one small enough because it's really designed for just cans, not like bottles, and it's just a little bit too high. So I need to find something like a really good resealable. Maybe like just like little jars of water. So maybe that will work. Ooh, cool. I'll pop that. Yeah. Wait. My mouth gets really dry when I'm sleeping. I don't know if this has happened to anyone else, but the minute I hit 31, I got insanely dry mouth when I went to bed. After I woke up from bed, I always get really dehydrated when I wake up. Like, it just happened when I was in my early 30s. No idea why. It just kept on happening. No matter how much I drink, I'll always end up dehydrated when I wake up. I never explain that. It's the weirdest thing. And it's never gone away. I mean, at first I thought I had diabetes, but didn't have diabetes. It was just weird, but... well, there you go. Try to be thankful 5 times. Yeah. Just looking, I'm 38. Yeah. And Susie's going to be happily married with like 5 kids soon. They're going to be all ugly kids. And she's going to be really upset no one calls them ugly. But, you know, it's bound to happen. I'm using a thermal bottle, usually keeps nice. Yeah, thermal bottles are great, aren't they? They're really great. Just especially if you fill up a hot water bottle and you put it in your bed, like about 10-15 minutes before you actually go to bed, and it's just and it's like it slowly cools down. It's just the best. It's just the best. Same here. It started in my 30s. Well, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe like when you hit 30, your body's just like, nah, done. I'm not gonna keep you hydrated anymore. It's all on you. Screw you, dude. I'm like, all right. 5 ugly kids, Susie. And no one's gonna tell you too. You're gonna have 5 ugly kids that no one will tell you they're ugly. You're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. I put them in a band called the Ugly 5. No, yo, you can. And everyone will be like, why did they call them the Ugly 5? And you're like, because they're ugly. And everyone's like, no, they're not. But you're like, they're ugly. And you're like going around telling everyone to call your kids ugly and no one will do it. And they're just looking at you like some abusive parent. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, why would you go around doing it? It's like, then when they get older, when they're in their teens, right? And they're going to therapy, and then the counselor brings them in. It's like, sit down. It's like, I understand. You keep on calling your son ugly constantly. You're like, yeah, look at him. And he's like, he won a modeling contest. He's like a famous international model and influencer. And he's like, yeah, he's ugly as fuck. That's got to be your life, Susie. That's going to be your life. Everyone's got to not see them as ugly. Yeah, maybe when you hit 30, your body goes down. Not true. I'm going to be that parent when I have a kid. Like that. Okay, were you guys abused as kids? Is this where it comes from? People called you ugly when you were kids, and now you feel like you should continue the generational trauma onto your own kids. Is this what it's coming from? Because you know what? That just creates a circle. And it keeps going and going and going. And it's going to take a generation to stop it. So maybe you don't abuse your kids. And then they won't go through the same shit that you did. There you go. Creating positive mental health. Or you could go the other route and just completely destroy them internally. I was severely bullied as a kid, but the good news is the older I get, the prettier I get, and those kids got uglier and got older. Yeah, but now you're just calling kids ugly. I don't know if that makes you a good person, though, Susie. I don't know if you get the flaw in your system. Like, yes, you got over that, you became a stronger person, but then you bring the others down as you're up here. It just doesn't feel right. You may have got prettier, Susie, but maybe you're just ugly in the inside. Well, that was very good timing. Thanks, Little. I like that. Thank you. The more you know. That was very good timing. Thanks, Little. 98. But Dave, I don't go walking down the street calling the kids ugly. If they're your kids, you would. If the kids belong to you, I'm pretty sure you would. How you doing? I just said I'll give the honest answer. Look, even if the kid's ugly, if you ever get asked, is the kid ugly? You don't say yes. It kills the self-esteem, and our health system isn't good enough to handle that yet. Honesty is the best policy. No! Can people stop calling kids ugly? How is this a thing? How am I the only one advocating not calling kids ugly? How the hell am I in this situation? I don't even have kids. I don't even like kids. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Little. I really appreciate your input here. It's really helping this argument. You're playing Coral Island for the first time, currently going. I did watch the trailer though, Critter. As you said. It seems a lot. It seems like a lot. I don't like the perspective as well. I struggle with that top-down perspective. I kind of like this perspective a little bit more. I understand you can change the camera angle slightly. I don't like that whole animation where the character pops up on your screen as a drawing. Not a fan of that either. So I don't know. It didn't grasp me as much, and it seems like there's a lot involved. Seems like a game that once you pick it up, you're not putting it down anytime soon. I think you give Coral Island right plus the free download. Yeah, I'll say give it a go, and let me know what you think. But it seems like there's a lot of things attached to that. Bugs are ugly though. The heads are massive. Nothing wrong with a massive head. And that's not a euphemism. Not all babies. Imagine a baby like born with a tiny head. I mean, to be honest, the heads are big on purpose, and then it kind of fills out. They are born with bigger heads initially. Unless it's a baby dog. Yeah, I mean, it's weird that some people hate babies, but they love baby animals. Kind of weird. It's free on PC to download. Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah. So yeah, there is a possibility, but I don't know. It hasn't grasped me yet. For the record, I agree with you, Dave, but the first few weeks calling them ugly won't hurt their mental health. Oh. Why? It doesn't matter. Like, it feels like the only reason you're calling babies ugly is for yourself. You're not doing anyone any favors. The kid won't understand it. The parent will feel like shit. And you will, I don't know, feel a bit good. So it seems like a very narcissistical way of like doing things just to make yourself feel a little better. There's no benefit. Can someone explain the benefit of calling a baby ugly? And I can't believe we've talked about this as long as we have. Playing Dreamlight Valley. There is no benefit of calling a baby ugly. And I don't understand why this is so hard. Because the people keep on saying they'll do it, but there is no good reason yet for it other than, I want to be honest, doesn't really matter, it still hurts people. Seeing this from my perspective, if I get a kid, I want to be able to call it ugly. Oh, okay. If I get a kid, I want to be able to call it ugly if I want to joke about it with my friends for the first few weeks, not others. That's okay. I would say that's okay. It's okay to call your own baby ugly as long as they don't understand it. But the minute, I reckon the minute they get past a few months, probably should stop. Probably should stop. If you call a baby ugly, the baby ain't gonna know what we're saying. Do you want to take the risk? I don't like. If you take the risk and you're wrong, you could mentally fuck them up. Like, do you really want to roll that dice? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. You've all gone through probably some kind of mental health crisis or some kind of shit you were throwing when you were a kid. Do you really want to impose that on anyone else? So, I mean, I wouldn't take the risk for my own kid. I went through a lot when I was a kid. I was disabled for a while. I got shat on. I got bullied. I got beaten up. I got laughed at because I was a fat kid. I used to be a very fat kid when I was 13. I was scared to take my shirt off. I never got to go swimming with everybody else because I was too ashamed of my body. I was laughed at. I started losing my hair when I was around about 15, 16. People snickered at me for that. I wouldn't want to impose that on my kid at all. And if my dad, as much as he's never said a kind word to me ever, if my dad turned around and called me ugly at the same time, that would have devastated me. Absolutely devastated me. And if you've been around the stream long enough, you know I've gone really dark on how far I took things when I was a teenager. So, no. You'll never get me to agree that's okay to call a baby ugly. If someone called my baby ugly when she was a baby, then I'll hit them in the face. Thank you, Angel. You do that on my behalf too. It's not freedom of... if someone claims freedom of speech, calling someone's baby ugly, I would punch them harder. You just don't do that. It literally benefits nobody but the person calling the baby ugly. That's the only person that benefits from calling a baby ugly. We're on the same page there. Thank you. I was bullied as a kid. People called me names because of my fatness when I was a kid. Until this day, people judge me being fat. Yeah, you don't want to impose that on your own kid. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between freedom of speech and hate speech. There are two different things. If you're going around calling people ugly and then claiming freedom of speech, you're kind of just a dick. You're spreading hate. There is literally no reason to do that. Other than to cause people, harm. There is no benefit of doing it. When have you ever, when has anyone ever been called ugly and you're like, you know what? You're right. I am ugly. Why am I even here? I should be in a cage. To clarify, I'm only messing around. Yeah, but like, little, don't worry. We're all kind of messing around. I know. I don't honestly think anyone's going to punch any babies or go around calling any babies ugly. Don't worry. It's all part of the fun of it. Don't worry. That's the kind of thing we do around here. Babies are just funny looking. They are. Like, the heads are a lot bigger in proportion to the rest of their bodies when they're first born. So, then you know better than the bullies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You could lose a shit ton of weight and still find something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the problem is it's not you. The only thing, yeah, normally what it comes from, if people, as Susie's demonstrated, sometimes it comes from your inner insecurity going around. I mean, in Susie's case, calling babies ugly, but I mean, a lot of the time people bully other people for due to their own insecurities. There's never been a very confident person that goes around bullying everyone. Unless they're like a narcissist. I think narcissism is probably the only people that can legitimately argue against that. But narcissists would never admit they did anything wrong, so that's another rabbit hole altogether. No, I'm a 33-year-old, I don't care what people think of me. True. I'm like that too. I'm 36 and I don't care. That's why I'm doing a stupid stream talking about ugly babies. And just me because of my fatness. Nah. I think once you get to a certain point, people don't. So I'm like, good for you. It's my body and life. Great, yeah. I'm happy with who I am. Confident. I think once you get to a certain age, people don't care about that. At least here in New Zealand. I think once you get to about 30, no one really cares about the weight thing. You pretty much, you know, just be you. I'm surprised I haven't gained a lot of weight when in my 30s, but I think it does help being on ADHD medication. I think that's a little bit of a, you know, benefit. Alright, well, what should we do? I think we'll go fishing. Where is that one? So, alright, we'll do some bass. Some bass. I'll go Donald. I haven't hung out with Donald for a while. So Dave, I was waiting for Palia to be released on the Switch. Is it worth getting it though with a Dreamlight update? Dreamlight update coming up. Well, keep in mind, Palia should be free on the Switch as well. So it is a free game. From my understanding, they're not charging on the Switch. So when you're saying it, is it worth getting? Do you mean worth getting as in the time, or worth getting as in you thought it would cost money? So, you know, no, it's a free game. It's a free game on the PC right now. So, I mean, if anyone's got PC and wants to play Palia, you can. God damn it. So, it's a mute question. I guess it's a question of, is it worth your time? And I would say, the updates to Palia are a lot more frequent, but they're less impactful. So every 2 weeks. But Dreamlight, you probably can smash that out for a week or two and then kind of go back to that. So you could kind of balance it. I guess it just depends on if you like the game to begin with. I mean, I like both games, so that's a hard question to ask. I would say, yeah. I would say, you know what you should, I mean, if it's on the Switch, there isn't a release date on the Switch for Palia, so most likely the Dreamlight Valley update will come out first. So I would say play Dreamlight, and once you're all over that, switch to Palia while you wait for the next content. It's probably the best tactic for it. Are you excited about the update? I've got the game ages ago, but I wasn't into it as I like other games with multiplayer option, fair, as well. Now the update's coming on Play Again. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. So I've been playing since November. I've been streaming this since November. I've been playing since October last year. And so I'm very looking forward to what they're going to do. And this kind of new phase, because they had always been building the game towards the free-to-play model. And now they're getting away from that. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to approach it. So very excited. I'm excited about some of the machines that they're going to introduce in the game where it waters your plants automatically. I'm interested to see how the two valleys interact with each other. Multiplayer I'm excited for, but I'm more kind of a little bit hesitant there on that side of it. I don't think it's going to be as great as I want it to be, but it's a start. It's kind of like Dream Snaps, that was the start to the multiplayer component, and they're going to hopefully add more to it. Jack Skeleton is really interesting. I mean, he's going to be massive in the valley. He'll be cool. It's cool that we're getting Rapunzel and Eve finally, and Gaston. I'll be interested to see how the characters do transition. Ooh, I can quickly do this. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the characters transition between all the valleys. Like, can you still transfer Mother Gothel or Elsa, who have their homes kind of locked in and in place? There's a lot of questions. And it'll be interesting. And unfortunately, I haven't got a lot of hope with how they've treated things historically. There haven't been good decisions in terms of gameplay. So I'm hoping this will kind of change my perspective, that they make some really good decisions about how it all works. And I think it just makes me nervous that they're not saying much about it. So it's hard to tell whether we're going to like it or not like it. But it could be a case of, you know, how they hold off reviews until the date that the movie comes out. So, yeah. I'm hoping it's not those scenarios that it's actually, they know people aren't going to like it, so they're holding off the reviews kind of deal. And that's why they're not showing as much as they could be. But yeah, I think it's exciting because it's the first big thing to happen in the game for a very long time. Looks like a fun game, definitely. If it's free, yeah, I reckon you should, Susie. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm excited for Paleo to launch on the Switch. I don't know the date it's launching. All I know it's penciled in for December. That's all. I'm off the week of the update, so I'll be playing a heck of the game. I will be doing my 12-hour stream, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how quickly you get through the content. On the day that it's released, which I'm looking forward to. My 12-hour stream, which I'm hoping people tune up for. I mean, the last 12-hour stream was actually a lot of fun, because I was used to, because I did the 12-hour stream since update 2, and there were long periods there when no one was showing up to the stream, so it was just me. But now there's always someone kind of around keeping me company, and I kind of really enjoy that for 12 hours. It's really great. Auto cooking, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Be interesting with the memory side of it as well. How would that work? Will it still give you the memories for the auto cooking? And the currency that's attached to that as well. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to have more ancient tools besides auto cooker and sprinklers. I reckon they will. I'll be disappointed, because I'll be like, well, if you've only got 2, why show them both straight away? But I mean, I don't know what else you could get. Auto cooker and sprinklers. What else could you get? Maybe a machine that stops the spawns. I don't know. What else? What else could you have with that? I don't know. Is Gothel House locked? It is. You can't move it. I never try moving it because it seems like a perfect spot. Yeah, it's the big tree that's in the way. I've always wanted to get rid of that tree because it's too big. And it's like, you can't really turn around. But yeah, Mother Gothel's kind of locked in. Hi, Lee. You said Eve, and my Wally came up, and it was like, Eve. That was really good timing. Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for Eve. I'm sorry for Wally. He's been like Eveless since the beginning of the game. I hope they have more fruits too. I saw strawberries. We get peaches and pineapples. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. So what we're going to get. So what we know, we normally get about 3 crops per biome. So I think we're going to get, at the bare minimum, sometimes we get 4 crops, but at the bare minimum we get 3 crops per biome, and then a foraging item, and sometimes a tree. I think we actually get a tree. You get a tree a foraging item, and at least 3 crops. So when you look at that way, you've got quite a lot coming up. I think one of the buggers is that I'm not going to be able to move it to this valley because I can't have it all in one spot like the orchard. So I'm going to basically going to have 2 orchards, one in each valley, I guess. So that'll be interesting to see how that all works. They have room to bring in more ancient tools. I do hope they're bringing a tool to stop things from spawning. Like, that would be a cool tool that you can just... Oh, a cool machine to plant in a biome and it stops the things from auto-spawning. I think that would be cool. Especially if you just want to grind out one biome or like one particular thing and you can just lock it in. Yeah, they're calling it ancient machines or something. It's like they're calling it ancient machines. Maybe a working ancient windmill. Yeah, I mean, outside of like cooking and watering, what else? What else would you? Of course, Goofy Store will have new items. Yeah, that's true as well. So yeah, we'll have Goofy stores in each biome. It looks like we'll have Scrooge's store as well because you saw that in the trailer. I'm gonna have to make some more food. I'm scared you're gonna be overwhelmed having 2 valleys. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be initially a little bit overwhelmed, but I think take it one step at a time. Take it a little bit slow. Should be alright. You'll be alright. It's going to be very interesting either way. Alright. Where is it? Where's my souffle? Oh god, I can't remember what souffle is. Alright. We're just going to be making food here. Let's see what happens. Frozen pellet. Well, that's appropriate reaction there, Phoenix. With this game being a stayed game, with this gaming being a stayed game, what does that mean, Critter? Gameloft now has the opportunity to bring this game to its full potential and make it one of the greatest games of all time. Oh, do you mean not a free-to-play game? Ah, I see. That is very true. I mean, yeah, that's all right. I got what you mean. I think they definitely have the opportunity. They have an opportunity to really keep the game going with expansion packs, but also make the expansion packs worth it. If they can, on the 5th, if they release the expansion pack and it is worth the expansion pack, because think of it, it's not going to be worth the expansion pack right off the gate. It's going to be worth it once the full release is done. So once we get that Jafar chapter 3. That will be the full expansion pack. So when people are getting into the game, playing the base game here, and then they see this fully fleshed out story and expansion pack that they can get for $30, that's going to keep the game making money, and it's going to encourage them to make more quality, because then they're going, alright, people really love this expansion pack. If we put more money or more time into the next one and make it even better than the last expansion pack, they're going to want to spend the next $30 to go to the next level of everything. Am I out of... yeah, I reckon that's what they'll do, is if they can get enough money from this expansion pack, and they're like, alright, a lot of people loved it, let's make the next one even better. What I do worry, though, that they're going to introduce a valley with every expansion pack. That's going to get a little bit too much. Because, I mean, if I got 7 valleys, I'm never going to visit all of them. And I think that's what I worry about with Eternity Valley. I think there's going to be... Eternity Isle. I'm not going to have a lot of reason to go backwards and forwards. And I do worry about that aspect of it. I do hope they... If they do continue with the expansion pack idea, they focus more on the existing valley, or the existing other islands and maybe make them bigger. Because I've always wanted Dreamlight Valley to be bigger. And more room. But, I mean, that's just me. But... And they have an opportunity to bring every Disney and Pixar character we all loved grew up in the game. And plus the future. And also, they can really dive into some deep lore. I mean, I think the Lucky Rabbit, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, is a nice deep cut. And we have seen they've introduced Angel in Disney Speedstorm. So they're open to characters that have only shown up on TV series too. So they definitely have shown the directions they want to go. I mean, I would love the gargoyles to be in this game. That would be absolutely amazing. It'd be definitely a highlight. Like, I would be buying that content so quickly. Why are you throwing pillows? Because you can. Phoenix is just out here throwing pillows. Just causing chaos. Someone has to cause chaos, I guess. That's a house. Cool, I think I've got enough food to last me a little while. Alright, so let's get to fishing. I like to imagine the expansion pass, they'll bring a new skill to where allowing us to go swimming, and they have underwater biome, and we can see characters like Finding Nemo, a little bit more Little Mermaid characters, Sebastian, Flounder, can try and... Yeah, and it would also give it a good excuse for people to revert Ariel and Ursula back to their fish forms. Because once we got them on land, you kind of don't want them back in the water, because they're really tough to find. So I guess it would give it a good excuse for that, but it would have to be a very smooth kind of, you know, I don't want it to be like a loading screen. Why am I screwing this up? There you go, I just have to concentrate. But yeah, it would have to be pretty smooth. I mean, you could do something like here and then the biome's out here or something like that. Like, you can make this the biome. I think that would work. And then you kind of just run down it, but I don't know. I wouldn't like it to be a loading screen or like in a separate... I mean, I guess it could be in a separate valley. You could have like a whole underwater valley or something. I think my main worry is too many valleys. I mean, I really hope they stop with... I think 3 is probably the most I would want. But we'll see. Because, yeah. They're going to introduce a lot of characters, though, so... I think they're going to have to look... I guess it's their... It's their way of being able to banish characters without banishing characters, if that makes sense. Introducing, like... You can build an exile island, basically, for your characters that you don't want in your valley. And I think maybe Eternity Isle is kind of their version of Exile Isle. That people are so wanting to banish certain characters away, and I think maybe this is their workaround for it. I guess it makes sense, though. We all know Jack Sparrow is coming to the game, so he could be part of the expansion pass. And one of the new biomes could be a pirate-themed biome. True. I don't think it's going to be part of the expansion packs that's coming now. I think they're keeping Jack Sparrow in their back pocket. I think it's definitely something that... I mean, Jack Sparrow is probably the only character link that I know of that we haven't had any indication again. So Jack Sparrow, Cinderella, Wreck-It Ralph. Those are probably the characters that I would say we don't know how they're going to arrive in the battle. A lot of people say Wreck-It Ralph is going to be part of the online component, but they didn't announce it in the recent announcements. So it's good that they've got characters in the back pocket that they can go, alright, we've already got the character models for, we just need to get this up and get it out there if they wanted to. So at least it gives them some leeway. Like Minnie. Oh, how delicious would it be to exile Minnie to an island all by herself? If they introduce so many new islands and stuff, I will make an island just for Minnie to live there for the rest of her days. like the evil being that she is. Like even Ursula and Ariel. Oh, try this. Even like Ursula and Ariel have both said there's an underwater railway system underneath the valley. Yeah, they have said that. So they could eventually bring that to life, and we could use that railway when we're unlocking swim. Yeah, because the whole idea of why they can kind of jump between the different lakes and stuff is because there's an underground kind of network. Yeah, that would be cool. I would like them to introduce more unique items, more collectible items in the game that you aren't easy to find or gather. Yeah, you've got the little ones like fish and all that, but just like unique items that are a bit rarer that are very difficult to get. Because most items are pretty simple to get. Like with enough grinding you can get it, but maybe a particular hat that you can collect and maybe trade with someone, or I don't know. Unique items. I think that would be interesting. There you go. With Mario, I hate his "look at me, I'm a god" attitude. Yeah, I would like a little bit more idle things that characters are actually just chilling out, you know, with what you've built. I mean, that's a cool interaction over there, what they're doing. But I mean, it's got nothing to do with anything you've built. That's this unique reactions to each other. David's got a bit mini on a new expansion pass and leave it there by itself. Probably. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if I do that. That'd be glorious too. It'd be a prison. I'll make the whole thing look like hell. It'd be like, think about what hell looks like, and then there's Minnie Mouse. And be amazing. But it's only if they make too many islands. Because I'm probably going to make Eternity Isle my 2D Disney island. So all the 2D Disney characters, I'm going to transfer over there. Because I'm getting too many of them. And I think with Ed and Gaston into the mix, and I think I've got way too many. So that'll be fun. I don't know if you have been doing it, but I recommend saving all your purple furniture bag from chests until the next update, because there's a rumor you could add new furniture in the update with the furniture bags. Ha! No. So this is that rumor is something that they say with every patch. And it turns out what happens in the game is when you pick up the furniture, it already decides what furniture you're actually going to get with it. And it doesn't matter when you open it up, you're still going to get that furniture. It's essentially, it's like encoded. It's not random when you open it. It's already decided what furniture you're getting. So it's already selected the furniture from the pool that you have available at the time you pick it up. Because I did that. I stockpiled, I think, about 15 or something of those bags, and every single one of them was items I either had or weren't new items. So I would highly recommend you don't do that. Now, I could be wrong, but I've tried this theory before, and we've had this theory go down a few updates ago. And it only ends in disappointment. But it's the exact same rumor they said last time, and it came out to be nothing. Because someone actually looked up the code and did some testing, and it turns out it already assigns the item that you're going to get the minute you pick it up. Sorry to bum you out if that was the case. But it might be different this time around because there'd be full game release with new furniture. Okay, explain what evidence at all have you got that supports the idea? other than it being a brand new full release, and for some reason they changed the code of how those are picked up, for some reason, what evidence have you got to actually support it? Because unless I've tried it before, and so unless I actually see something concrete that actually says it's going to be different this time, I'm not going to be doing it. Because it seems like a fool's errand. Yeah, I mean, I think it's because I've tried it before. And it ended up being totally wrong. Because I saved them up, and then a patch came out, and then I opened it up and didn't get any of them, and then I saw a YouTube video that explained that that rumor was untrue because of this. It already decides... Basically, they looked into the code and they worked out that it already decides the item that you're going to get the minute you pick it up. It gets like associated a number when you pick it up, and that number doesn't change. No value or whatever. You're welcome to do it and prove me wrong, Critter. But you have to make sure that if you do get an item that you haven't got, that's one that actually came with the expansion, and that will be the hard bit. You probably have to Google it. We're still waiting on the glowing palm trees. I can't believe I didn't get them yet. Oh, yeah, those ones look cool. The fluorescent ones, eh? And now the shop is empty when I go, except for like 3 items. So yeah, it's the hard grind of it. Which multiplayer will open those doors again. That you can go to other people's valleys and check their shops. That's pretty cool. But yeah, when I got those palm trees, it made my day. Made my day. Be right back. Your dog is asking him to let inside. Well, how polite. It's a very polite dog. Well, I would give them to you if I could. So you can gift items too. So Dave, yeah? Yeah, Susie? What's up? Did you guys just buy everything in the shop? Do you mean Scrooge's shop? I mean, now they've introduced the feature that it gives you a little dot to say if you've got it or not. I don't buy everything. I used to, because I couldn't remember what I did or didn't have, but then they introduced that, I think with update 4, I want to say, they updated the ability to have that little dot there. Wait, do you, I have them. I'll show you I've got them. Here, I'll show you. I only buy what I don't have, because once you got the item once, you can order more. So I only buy what I don't have. So you mean these ones, eh? Susie. This is my Moana section. Yeah, because once you get one, you can order them in bulk from Scrooge. So once you've collected the item for the first time, you just go to Scrooge and buy more. And see this. So once you got it for the first time, you just go. There you go. Order items. Go furniture. And then we'll filter it to Moana. And then you can just buy more. You can buy as many as you want. You can buy 25 a day. So since we're super do friends, no. And Christmas is coming. Yeah, it's always coming. Maybe you can wrap one of the for me and gift it. No, because you call my baby ugly. Even if it isn't ugly. You probably call it ugly. Screw you, Susie. If I have an ugly baby, you would call it ugly. So there's no way I'm going to give you a glowing palm tree, alright? It is a sentence I never thought I would say. I don't think you can gift items though. I think you can give items. I don't think you can give furniture. But if you can, I definitely will give you one. Even though you'll call my baby ugly if you could. I'm pretty sure if it was legal, you'd probably beat them up too. Yeah. Everyone, I'm not really gonna do it because she goes around calling people's babies ugly. Like, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna do it. I'm not actually gonna do it. Don't tell her that. Bloody child abuser. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do it, Susie. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I was kidding before when I was saying I was gonna do it. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it at all. So when I'm whispering, I'm totally joking. Like, just ignore that bit. I'm totally not joking. I'm totally gonna like pretend I'm gonna do it like for like months. I'm not gonna do it. Like every streamer where we're like, you know how Jimmy Kimmel at the end of a show, he goes, sorry, Matt Damon, we ran out of time. It's gonna be like that every stream. I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, Susie, ran out of time. I didn't have time to give you the palm tree. It's gonna be like that. Yeah, Susie, I totally will. I was kidding. Don't worry. I'm kidding about all that. Unfollows. So you think to get me to change my mind, your strategy was to unfollow me? Is that your big strategy? Call my baby ugly and unfollow me and hope I gave you a palm tree? You haven't really thought that this plan out, really, Susie, have you? No, unfollow for your own sanity. Well, I only give palm trees to people that follow me. So, sorry, Susie. You don't fit the criteria. But I honestly can't tell if you actually unfollowed me or not. There's literally no way. I could click your name, but I'm easy. I've had a good laugh tonight. Well, there's another stack of them. Alright, how are we looking? I'm now told to behave. You feel bullied. Okay. You feel bullied. Keep in mind, the majority of the stream has been about how you want to go around calling kids ugly. And you feel bullied. So you feel bullied even though you wanted to go around calling kids ugly. Is that right there? Am I getting that right? I don't feel like I'm missing something here, right? Am I missing something here? If anything, I'm sticking up for all the kids you called ugly that you haven't called ugly yet. Nope, you're not getting that right at all. I feel like I am. I'm protecting my future hypothetical kid. Well, actually, Susie, you haven't said a word this whole entire time. You've typed words, but you haven't said words, so I'm not putting anything in your mouth. If anything, I'm not forcing you to type any letters. So, I'm not touching your keyboard. I'm not even touching a keyboard right now. I'm holding my mouse and I'm holding my hand up. I'm not touching no keyboard. You're a strong, independent woman. and can completely make your own decisions about this whole thing. I never said you go around calling actors. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. I said when asked. I'm pretty sure you do it when not even asked. Purposely spreading false information about someone. It could be bullying indeed. Not really spreading. I don't think I'm spreading false information. I think there's enough evidence to support my argument. I don't think it will hold up in a court of law. Thanks, Dina, for turning on me, but I think that's all conjecture. So we can all agree Dave is a bully. Look, I am not a bully. Yes, there are certain people in the stream that deserve to be bullied. Not bullied, but made fun of. There is there's Dark. That's okay because we're in a three-way relationship with him and his partner. So it's me, him, and his partner. So I mean, that's fine. So that's why I can bully him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only person I've ever bullied in the history of me. So we end up. We have the stream and chat recorded. Let Josh say. Well, I mean, the stream only stays recorded for what? 14 days or something like that. So all I need to do is outlast that. Then we're fine. I didn't know you're polyamorous, Dave. Only for the joke. Only for the joke. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like Dark heard it, so it doesn't really work. It's just mean if he's not around for it. It's not being funny if he's not part of the joke. Oh. My mouth is very dry after all that. Need more water in here. I need some kind of water cooler or something. Speak of joke, I got a joke for you. Alright, Critter. Careful, because if it's not funny, Susie will tell you. Because she doesn't lie. I'll pretend to laugh. What do you call an orphan from Alabama? Oh, God. You know, if it's an orphan joke, it's a virgin. Ah, is it because the parents in Alabama are really into pedophilia? Is that the joke? Like, people from Alabama are really into that kind of stuff? Ah, I got it. I think. Apologies to anyone from Alabama. I don't think there's anyone in the stream ever that's from Alabama. Do they have computers? No, I'm just speaking. I'll be quiet now. I'm pretty sure they got computers. I'm sorry. Why couldn't the toilet paper roll down the hill? Why couldn't the toilet paper roll down the hill? Why couldn't the toilet paper roll down the hill? They got stuck in a crack. I thought that was funny, but I don't think Susie did. I think it's pretty clear that she hasn't laughed at any of your jokes and she hates them. I think she hates you. I think that's what she's trying to say with her silence, because she doesn't lie. Alright, how are we going with the fishies? Alright, we nearly got another stack. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this around. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just gonna fixing up my windows here. There we go. All fixed. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? God. You know, if I'm just going to warn you, if any of these jokes do get me banned off Twitch, I will legitimately do nothing about it and never come online ever again. I'm just warning. I'm just going to warn you that it's going to be all on you. Look at top. Look at top of. I can't even say that. Probably a lectosaur would probably sound better. Easier to pronounce. Just warning you, if any of the jokes get me banned, I'm literally not going to do anything about it and just let it stick and just end the stream. You could end everything right now if you wanted to. I'll make it easier to say the word. You don't have to. It's fine. I'm not over eager to. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say that. It's very appropriate for you, Critter. There could be kids watching. This is a very kid-friendly stream, so you should be ashamed of yourself. God damn it. Yeah, see, Dina knows. We do not make fun of ugly kids in this stream. We're very family friendly. I think I might actually be able to complete one of my chests of fish today. I should really do dream snaps. I'll do the stream snaps before I end the stream. It's going to be low energy, because that's what I do. I do low energy ones. What's this? Whether you're heading outdoors to summer camp or stargazing, this challenge is all about spending time in the great outdoors. Oh, I have to do an outdoor thing. Oh. I don't know. I'll just take a picture of me with my raccoons and see if that's enough. Do you want to hear a construction joke? If I say no, would you still tell me? Because then you might as well just say it. Question is that really an offer? You're still working. Oh. Careful, if you say too many dad jokes, you get a kid, and then Susie will come and make fun of it. I think that's pretty much how kids, how you get kids, right? You make enough dad jokes, you get a kid. That's pretty much how it works. I realized Susie hadn't said anything for a while, so maybe I should shut my mouth a little bit. Just probably left the stream and like, screw this dude. You're 100% right, so watch out. Yeah, I have to look out for that. If my girlfriend ends up pregnant, I'm going to be super pissed at you, critter. I'm going to blame you. It's going to be completely your fault, and not from a biological point of view. These dad jokes that did it. Nope. Come on. Go, 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 go. Ah, damn it, still. So I'm going to get another stack of base, and then I'll go hand it in and see how many I need left. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Did you say pretty work contributes? If only. Imagine if that happens though. I'm still gonna probably gonna fight for having them named after Ninja Turtles though. Like, how perfect would that be? She would hate it. She would absolutely hate it. But I'd be like, how often do you get this opportunity? Like, come on. People don't have 4 kids all at the same time. The chances. We're still talking about kids. Yeah, that seems to be the theme anyway. Well, fine. Let's talk about something else. All right, Critter. Come on. You be the topic king. All right. Come on, Critter. Bring up something else. What are you going to talk about? Dave changed his title to throwing ugly babes away. No. No. I don't want to get banned. I don't, like, legitimately, I don't actually want to be banned. Throwing it out there. Contrary to popular belief. I kind of like doing this. How many got? I got 50 there. Alright, so let's go hand in the stacks. Well, I'm gonna need to get going for now. Phone battery's been low. Charge it. Alright, well, you enjoy your day off, Critter. And thanks for popping along on your day off. You enjoy yourself. Rest up. Oh, nearly there. Oh, one more stack. And then I've got... And here... And then a bream. What are the breams? Where are the breams? Alright, so I've only got one more step to go. I reckon we can finish that by the end of the stream. That'd be amazing to finish that off. So I'm hanging out like always. Oh, of course. Hope you had a good rest of your day or night wherever you're from. Have a good time zone. Have a good time zone to you too, Critter. I appreciate it popping by and rest up, mate. Yeah, of course. Until you need to work again. That's the joys about when I do the stream. It kind of fits nicely with your work schedule. Have a good one. So I only need 50 more of these. I'm done. That's a pretty good achievement. Yeah. Well, that's 2 down. So just 48 to go. Well, I only need one more stack. Still have anything in here? No. It does free up another slot up here, though. You have all the emotes, don't you, Phoenix? I mean, I've always, like, we do have a Damn It Dave emote on the kick side of things. But it would be nice to have it on the Twitch side of it. Officially. That'd be cool. I don't like the fancy emotes. I like simple ones. And I know there's like a plugin or something I can get, but I can't be bothered. What's that? That's a go. Oh, damn it. I got distracted because of the emo. Oh, that's a dog? See, I like simple ones like that. Like, if I ever got emotes for the channel, it'd probably be something like simple like that. Nothing too, like, artsy. I think that's the emotes that stick around are the simple ones. I'm really hungry. Does anyone want to order me a pizza? That'd be really cool of you right now. Because I didn't eat dinner. It's like 11:30 at night. So if anyone out there wants to order me a pizza, go nuts. Like, I'm not going to say no. Sure, yeah, alright, cool. Just let me know when it's going to arrive. It might take a while to get there. Why not? Like, no, you can order it online. Just order it from a local pizza joint for me. And get it sent to me. Just call them and say, hey, can you deliver this to Dave? That's all you need to say. And they'll be like, alright, sure. That's kind of like, that's my secret plan for streaming, right? Earn enough money that I can just order pizza every stream. That's the dream. That would be the dream right there. And because I'm on ADHD meds, I won't get fat. Because around about now is when I come off my meds start to, you know, on my come down for them. So I start to get hungry because they're a hunger suppressant. So I typically don't eat the entire day. And then around about now, I just get, like, I'm starving. All the time after my stream, I'm either going to bed or getting some food. Talking about meds, you're going to say, yeah, you should. You can now live it up, Dina. Because, I mean, you've got, like, what? Probably a month or two of freedom before you start working. You've locked that away. Enjoy yourself. No, just enjoy, like, you know, the next... enjoy the weekday. The weekday where you don't need to work. Enjoy a bit of the freedom. It's, you'll feel fantastic the next couple of weeks of just having that locked away and you can just do whatever. But you're probably going to miss a whole bunch of streams. That will be kind of sad. That'll be the end of an era. So that'll be a bit of a bummer, but in a good way. In a good way. You've not worked since 2010. Oh. I know you might not feel this way, but I envy that. There we go. Oh, actually, I'll pick up that one. Alright, so how we're looking now. Only 18. Oh. You mean more money than working? I mean, yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, I mean, it would suck. And I mean, wouldn't wish disability on anyone. But there are some times I kind of wish I was. But that's more of a selfish mean. Like I don't really want to be in the situation. I hate life kind of scenarios. And those days at work. It's 23. So I need, quick math, Dave. I need 27 more. So Dina, just if you still can hear this, will you still be able to turn up to streams, or is that going to be it, kind of, when you start working? And then I would never judge you for doing that as well. I'm just curious. So that's 3, and I need to... I could bring home 1,000 a week. Now I barely make 900 a month. Ugh. It's a bit of a downgrade, isn't it? 1,000 a month would be American as well. I get some 1,000 a week. That would be good money. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I wish I was a miracle worker and I could help you out there, but... And probably you obviously probably don't want sympathy, but it does suck. Acknowledging someone in a shitty situation is not always sympathy. Sometimes it's just acknowledging it. You're going to turn up for my morning streams, but I don't know about the evening streams yet. That's all right. Don't feel, especially in the early days of you working, that needs to be your focus. And obviously you got a partner and you got all your other obligations, including your volunteer work. I don't want you to feel pressured. Oh, you'll always be welcome, even if you have to take a good 6 months off to get used to it all. I'm just happy for you that you finally got it. Genuinely. Whatever. The correct word. Assume I said the correct word. Go away, Donald. How we're looking now. Oh, so 14 away. Right. I reckon I could do it by the end of the stream. Everyone in my family like you're next to get married, and I'm like, first I have to be dating. I mean, it is the first step. I mean, some people don't believe that's necessary in some cultures, but you know, dating is definitely the first step. But you'd be surprised how it happens, eh? Sometimes you just like, you never think as I never thought I was going to be with anyone. I was single for the majority of all my 20s. Single. As I said, the longest relation I had was 6 months, and that was only one. And I was single all through my 20s. And when I was about 31, 32, that's when I met my partner randomly at a bar. It was a one-night stand, and now we're together for 4 years, so... I thought she was at the door. I got her paranoid. But yeah, some things that, you know, sometimes it just springs up on you. You've been single now for 15 years, but you still have gone through some periods of being together with someone. And that was something I wouldn't have experienced. Especially 15 years ago, so... Yeah. I'm not a believer of giving up hope, but I can't give you hope. I can't. There's no magic words I can say that it's going to distill that. That's all on you. I just don't. I'm never going to accept that. If you ever say it's never going to happen, I'm never going to accept that. And that's just the way I believe things, even if you deny it. Because sometimes it just kicks you in the face. Alright, I need 8 more. 8 more, and then I've got a full chest of base. Base. Alright, this one. How many did I say I need? 6 more? Pretty sure I said 6 more, so that would be 2. I need 4 more. Right. Alright, and then 1 more, and I'm done. I've got this right. Yay! Is that right? Oh, I got it wrong by 2. Damn it. Alright. So I need one more. Come on, just one more. One more. Damn, rainbow trout. That's the question, which one do I grind out next? Oh, of course. It's a good way of finishing it off, I guess. Oh, damn it. Alright, it's all done, and that's my final stack. And I can sell those. It goes there. Cool. Alright, let's finish it off. If you are what you eat, that means you're a fish. It also means I'm a peanut. Or I'm a taco. Actually, I eat everything but a human, so I mean... I don't think that line really works, does it? There we go. And that's a chest full of bass. Alright, so let's put down the sign. I have to remember where do I get the sign from? It's been a while. Well, they really need to improve the search feature on this damn thing. Alright. There we go. There we go. And that is all. It's a full chest. Got a full chest of what? What's that? Herring. And a full chest of bats. Very satisfying. Now it's a question, which one do I do next? So I need to do it in an area that's not going to come up a lot. Cod? I reckon we'll go for cod. That's another common one. Well, cod could do it. Alright. Alright, we're going to go for cod next. Can't believe I finished it there. There we go. Got a stack of... Oh yeah, I do. Oop, oh, that one. Alright, so we'll sell the junk. There you go. And then we'll store those away. Oh, it feels good to at least get one thing. Like, I'm not going to get, like in 2 weeks, a chest full of all the flowers and stuff, but you can definitely have quite a lot. Oh. Hey, Poda? Hey, Poda. That's a dapper looking Goofy. Yeah, where is he? Dapper Goofy. And that would be cool if I had Dapper? Yeah, Dapper. Where is he? I'll call him back. Here we go. There we go. There he goes. He's a train conductor. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's probably his bedtime. But he's a train conductor. Train conductor Goofy. Wait, I forgot what I was doing now. God damn ADHD. Oh yeah, flowers. There we go. Perfect. All done. Alright, we'll check over... You only started the game on Thursday. It is very super addictive. You're starting it at a very good time, because in 2 weeks they're going to release a whole bunch of new content. So, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask, because I do play this time every week. And again in 2 days' time. in my morning stream. So if you got any questions, let me know. Anything you want to see. Chat's rather quiet, so pretty much the floor is yours. Other than Phoenix's emojis. Oh! Well, thanks for the follow, Poto. Appreciate it. Always surprised me, those damn things. I should really turn down the damn noise so I'm not, like, terrified in my goddamn mind every time it happens. That's why I laugh, because I'm normally scared. Alright, so let's try... a campsite. Let me see. Yeah, and then T. This is the outdoors. This is outdoorsy enough, right? Yeah, I like the raccoon judging me. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna submit that. Save. Oh no. Submit. Yeah, submit. There you go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, done. I'm a lazy dream stats person. As long as I do it, I'm happy with that. I think I got about 2,000. Yeah, I got 2,000 moonstones last time, so not terrible, I guess. But I'm a definitely low effort. Definitely low effort. Alright. So, we've got about 10 minutes left in the stream, so if anyone's only got final thoughts or feelings, now's the time to express them. I mean, we will have another stream this time tomorrow, but sometimes you need to get them out sooner, so... Where did Donna go? Oh, there you go. Thanks, Nitty. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're back. Always need somebody around trolling me. So can you stop throwing things at people, Phoenix? It feels very abusive. Just going around throwing pillows at people like a rascal. Pillow fight. Pillow fights are great. I mean, the pillow fight's how it starts. It starts with a lot of enthusiasm, and then you get to a point where you just start to get tired. And that's when you start to get hit way too much and you give up. So yeah, a lot of fun. So we're going to go for COD, I reckon, next. So we're just going to grind out COD. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. There we go. That's better. If you're grinding cod, you better make it into patties. Into patties? What's patties? You mean into patties? Like fish patties? I don't know if that's a reference to something. I'm not getting it, if it is. Keep pushing the wrong keys. The joys of playing multiple games at one time. Always push the goddamn wrong key. You have that problem too, playing different games. Yeah, I keep pushing the wrong keys. I keep pushing the Palia keys. That's why you see me go into design mode once in a while when I'm just trying to go into the inventory. It's very annoying. It's very inconsiderate of them. I mean, technically I can rebind it on Palia to more of these bindings, but... it's like a hamburger patty. Oh, like a patty. But I thought patty is spelled with like an... Was that P-A-T-T-I... Yes? But do you call it paddy? Maybe that's an American thing to spell it that way? Yeah, I thought it was petty. Well, I thought it was, I think that's even wrong. Hi, Yasmin. But even Yasmin's wrong, even though she's English, so she should know how to spell English. I thought it was that. I thought that's how you do it. So that's how you spell it. Patties. And that's the plural. Ah, that's plural. I see what you're saying. Well, Phoenix did use the plural, so technically I'm right. Actually, Yasmin. Actually, Yasmin. Like, Phoenix put patties with a Y. And an S, so multiple. So technically I'm right and you're wrong. So shame. Dave's right. Again, I'm always right. I'm a narcissist. I'm never wrong. Shame. Damn it, Dave, yeah. Damn it, Dave, indeed. There we go. Alright, we're going to get rid of everything, and then we'll start wrapping things up. Oh, we've got a stack of those, so we'll get rid of those first. And we've got a stack of those. Cool. Yeah, COD's going to be a little bit of a grind, but... it's all a grind at this point. I've literally got nothing to do, so... all in the fun of it. God, imagine how much I can sell those for. Whew. I've got a stack of ugly fish as well, and each one of them sells for 2,000. So if I wanted to, if I sold all that, how much would that go for? Come on. Where are you, Goofy? Oh, 100k for one stack of ugly fish. So if I sold all my ugly fish, I could get 484,000 in one go. Oh, that's better than pumpkins. That's crazy. 484,000. I'm not gonna do it, but man, if you're ever short of money, sell your ugly fish. Hi beast. Hey Yasmin, did you know that Dina got a job? I'm gonna tell everyone, Dina. Alright, we'll pop that there. I got the soil. Alright, we'll get rid of that. There it is, yeah. That shows we're a proper community. We actually give a shit about each other. We haven't reached the point that we're so big we'll start eating each other from the inside. That's gonna be a fun phase. Like when we get as big as, you know, we start kind of civil warring and little spouting and a little drama and someone slept with someone and oh, it's gonna be great. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap things up. I actually find someone to raid. Sit down. Sit down. All right. I'll find someone to raid. Even though I know people don't stick around for that kind of thing, I just find it really nice to do it to somebody. Plus, you might find someone new. All right. Who should we do? How are we the third placed person on this list? That is ridiculous. God, I'm not a fan of VTubing. Is that wrong? I'm not a fan of the VTubing side of things. And I get why people do it. And I know Dark does it as well, but I don't know. It's not my thing. Maybe that's me. Oh, sorry. That'll be good enough. We'll do this person here. Oh, the stream died. Yeah, I prefer real faces, but it doesn't look like anyone's kind of doing their real face. But did the stream die? You know what? Out of protest. The only people that have cameras at the moment are ones that don't speak English. So we're actually just not going to raid anyone. We'll do it. We'll do it that way. That's the new rule. All right. Anyway, we're gonna end things here. So thanks Dina, thanks Phoenix, thanks Yasmin, thanks Nitty, thank you Poda and Little for the 2 follows. I only had a follow for like 4 days or something like that. So that's been really good. Thank you, yeah, Critter. Thanks Susie for making fun of ugly kids. Thank you Angel. Thanks Little. I already thanked you. And thank you to anyone else that's been out there listening and all that fun stuff. So obviously I don't do a morning stream tomorrow. I will be back on this time tomorrow night doing Palea. It's actually going to be the last Palea stream before they release the patch as well. So that would be interesting to see if they released any patch notes. Catch. I'm always rating him. All right, how about raid him? He's a nice sword, so I kind of we'll go Katura. I don't like raiding a different game, but what's his name? Catch Cutter. He seems like a good sword. All right, we'll do Catch Cutter. He's only got 1 person watching him anyway, so yeah, let's give him some love in there. Oh mate, yeah, he's nice, and he's only got 1 person there, so. You guys go cheer him up. And even if you don't like the game, even if you don't want to stick around, just say hi. I'm off to bed. So until tomorrow, everyone. If I see you, and congrats once again, Dina. See everybody. Kia ora.